So, all right, let's talk about Jesus Luzardo, Ruben, and how good he's been.
Yeah, Jesus has been a godsend for the Phillies. Been throwing the ball extraordinarily well in his 11 starts, 5-0, 67 innings pitched.
Jackson Chourio digs in. There's a line drive up the middle and a base hit for Jackson Chourio. Contreras digs in, 3 hits last night for the Brewers catcher. Runner goes. It's low and no exchange. We saw that all night last night with JT Realmuto. Had a tough time going from glove to hand. And Contreras works the walk.
Here is the man of the hour, Christian Yelich.
There's a flare into left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Chourio's going to come around and score. 3 batters in, and the Brewers have a 1-0 lead.
And 97 miles an hour on the outside corner, and Christian able to dump it out there in the center field. How about the Brewers? I mean, scoring first in back-to-back games against Philly.
Opportunity for a big inning against Luzardo and the Phillies. Nobody out, and Hoskins at the plate. Fly ball left center, well struck. It is back, and it is gone. A 3-run bomb for Rhys Hoskins. A 4th spot in the first inning for the Brewers.
Goodness gracious, what a start for the crew. Able to put up a couple of runs in the first inning yesterday. We don't need to tell you the record for the Brewers when they score first.
Just the 4th home run allowed this year by Luzardo.
And now here is Daz Cameron.
And a strike 3 call. Got him with the sweeper. The 78th strikeout of the season for Jesus. Sal Frelick, the batter. He's hit in 6 straight. He's not going to get number 7 here. Bryson Stott throws him out. And Caleb Durbin's coming up. Over to shortstop, backhanded by Turner. 21 pitch first inning, but the Brewers take a 4-0 lead.
Chad Patrick makes the start for the Brewers.
Earned run average under 3. His last win came back on May 6th against the Astros. One of his best starts. Last time out, a no decision against the Red Sox.
And Bryson Stott down to the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Stott with a fly ball to left sends Cameron back a few steps to make the catch. That's something we did not see a lot of yesterday.
Turner 1 for 4 last night, 7 for his last 17. Ground ball, base hit to right field. So Turner's aboard, and now Kyle Schwarber coming up. Liner to right field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Frelick plays it on a hop. Phillies have 2 on with 1 out, and Alec Bohm coming up.
Got him. Got the corner with a cutter.
And most of Chad Patrick's strikeouts are in the strike zone. He doesn't get a lot of chase.
So here's Castellanos, who homered last night.
On the ground is short. Ortiz going to go across the diamond in time and get Castellanos, and Patrick strands 2. Good job for Chad Patrick, who's going to go to the 2nd. Brewers up by 4.
Back-to-back strikeouts here. Jackson Chourio. Chourio a single his first time up.
He is a rocket down the left field line. It's going to get all the way to the wall on a couple of hops. Easy extra bases for Jackson as he motors into 2nd. And Chourio is 2 for 2 after going 2 for 5 last night. And now here's William Contreras.
Line drive, base hit to left field. Lane is going to wave him home. The throw by Kepler. It is in time. He is out at home plate. That was a beautiful throw.
Just a spectacular throw. Everything lined up perfectly. Super professional, and Kepler eyeballing over there to the dugout. What are you guys thinking running on me?
Yelly's on a roll, isn't he? Good to see him swinging at bat, feeling good at the plate.
And he hits it by Sosa instead. Yelich around first, and he'll put on the brakes as Kepler fires in a strike to 2nd.
Put that one inside the left field line for another hit. He's got an 8-game hitting streak with 15 hits.
Rhys Hoskins now.
A strike 3 call. 4 strikeouts for Luzardo.
Here's Daz Cameron.
Bouncer back toward the middle. That might be 2. Turner takes it right to the bag. Perfect. 6-3 double play. Now the side is retired.
4th inning, Sal Frelick leads off against Luzardo.
Frelick reaches out into shallow right center, and Castellanos can't come up with it. Frelick never stopped, and he's going to end up at 2nd base.
I'm kind of surprised Marsh gave up on it. I thought he had a better shot at it. But there goes Sal Frelick again, once again against left-handed pitchers. I mean, he has been terrific against lefties this year.
Durbin lays down a bunt. It gets to Luzardo. Throw on the run, and it gets by Bohm. Here comes Frelick to score. 5-0 Brewers. Playing the small ball is Durbin. Never made a move towards 2nd base. He's safe there.
Runner goes. They've got him. Tell you what, he was hustling up to the 2nd base bag. Durbin, I think, felt like he got his hand in there on the swim move.
And I think they just called a balk.
Oh, did they really?
It was the third base umpire called a balk, I believe. That's the first base umpire's job. That's not the third base umpire's job. Well, that's exactly what Rob Thompson's asking.
Yeah.
Why in the world is this guy making the call and not the first base coach, umpire?
And Rob's thrown out.
He has every right to be angry about this situation because that's not the third base umpire's call.
And now back-to-back walks have loaded the bases up.
A tough spot here, especially with the way Churio's been swinging the bat.
Ground ball towards the middle. It sneaks off the glove of Stoughton into center. 2 runs score. Terang ends up at third. It's 7-0 Milwaukee.
2 RBIs for Churio. He's 3 for 3.
Contreras has been on base twice. Runner goes again. Line drive and a base hit to left again. Churio going from first to third. It's 8-0 Brewers. A snowman in Philadelphia.
Yeah, good piece of hitting once again. I mean, I tell you, the Brewers are putting together some really good at bats.
It's popped up outside of third. Sosa, foul territory, makes the catch.
How quickly this fan base turns on Rhys Hoskins after a 3-run homer in the first. Fly ball to left. This one's got a shot and gone again for Hoskins. Second 3-run homer of the afternoon.
My goodness. That was on an 0-2 pitch. Luzardo laid one right in there, and Rhys Hoskins with his second home run. 6 runs batted in for Rhys. Oh, what a performance early on here today.
Daz Cameron, as Cameron whips one into the corner. That's a fair ball. Another extra base hit in what has turned into batting practice against Luzardo in the first 4 innings.
And it's still only 1 out here in the 4th.
Joe Ross is coming out of the bullpen for Philadelphia. The Brewers with an 11-0 lead. Sal Frelick hitting for the Brewers. Frelick into right. That's a base hit. Cameron sent around third. He's going to try and score. The throw is going to be cut off. Another hit and another run for the Brewers. It's a frosty inning for the Brewers in Philadelphia as they put up 8. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning and more Chad Patrick on the way.
For Chad Patrick, the rookie has retired 9 in a row. Alec Bohm up there.
Fly ball right field hit pretty well. Going back on it is Frelick. Back to the wall. Gone! Home run for Alec Bohm the opposite way. 5th home run of the year. Phillies are on the board. It's 12-1.
And now runners on the corners and 2 away for Joey Ortiz.
There's a base hit back up the middle by Ortiz. That'll get another run home. It's a Baker's dozen for the Brewers. 13-1.
17 hits here in the 6th inning.
And now Terang with hit number 18. Durbin will come around and score as Bryce Terang adds another one. It's a new season high in hits for the Brewers with 18 of them. It's now 14-1.
Here's Jackson Churio.
Jackson Churio, deep drive to left field. It is up and it is gone. Churio, another 3-run homer for the Brewers. A 4-hit day for Churio in the top spot of the lineup. 17-1. Brewers hadn't hit a lot of 3-run homers on this season. They've got 4 of them in this series, 3 of them today.
Stops at first. Now Schwarber's coming up. Line drive into right field. Base hit for Schwarber. That one's scooting to the corner. Stott's on his way to third. He'll be waved home by Dusty. The ball kicked around. It'll be an RBI double for Schwarber. 17-2.
Schwarb's not going to stop hitting.
First and third for the Phillies. A couple of hits against Tyler Alexander. Here's Rojas.
Down the right field line. Rojas is going to have a base hit. Schwarber's going to score. The ball's kicked around to the corner. They're going to wave Bohm home. Rojas is on his way to third. He'll get there with a stand-up triple. 2-run triple. 17-4. And now Kepler's up. Ground ball to first. Hoskins glove side. Nobody's covering first. And Kepler is safe at first. Rojas scores. 17-5.
Great hustle here by Max Kepler.
Marsh 0 for 3 today.
Fly ball center field. Pretty well struck. Frelick is back toward the State Farm side. It's gone! Home run, a 2-run shot for Marsh. Just slipped over the short fence. 17-7.
One more to go as Bryson Stott, the last chance for the Phillies. Into right field, Daz Cameron is there, puts it away, and the Brewers end up winning by 10. Nice day to hit in Philadelphia. The Brewers put up 17 and have a chance to sweep tomorrow.